Hey YouTube, it's K2 Investing here, coming at you with a quick recap video on my day trades that I use with a paper account. To give you guys a little bit of background about what it is that I'm doing, I currently have a Robinhood account sitting at about $17,000, right? And as I'm waiting for that account to get up to $25,000 with my conservative trading techniques, I use paper trading as a way to practice day trading. Now, day trading is a strategy that people use in a method sort of to make money quickly. You know, it's there's a lot more risk involved. It could go either way, really. So with more risk means more reward, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to be able to do it successfully. So one of the best ways to do that is to open up a paper account and to practice, right? Which means you're going to get fake money and you're going to be able to trade with real-time data. There are a lot of different platforms out there on paper trading and which ones you can use. There's Thinkorswim, the TD Ameritrade platform. You know, all the big brokerages usually have it. The thing is, you usually have to jump through hoops a little bit to be able to use those, and they're also a little more on the advanced side. So if you're really just starting out, I personally find WeBull to be great. I think it fits all of my needs, not only for learning, but to just be able to see a little bit of how complicated this can really be. So again, I use WeBull for my paper trading. I do own some stocks in WeBull, so I think this one here. So this is their platform. I do have about $500 in WeBull alone. Just in general, like I just threw some money in there. I just let it sit and do its thing and collect dividends. I mostly opened it for this paper trading option. So in a nutshell, my job, I work 7:30 to 4:30, which makes it hard for me to be able to trade during the day. So fortunately, the last couple of days, I was able to take a few half days at work, and I was able to choose working the second half of the day. So I got the mornings off to trade. And of course, I use that opportunity to practice in the stock market. So right here, the $752 is actually what I've made over the last 2 days. And right here for my day profit, I've made $504. Now, one of the things that I do and I think is highly suggested for other people is to make obtainable goals, all right? I started this account with $50,000, and my goal in general, even once I start trading with real money, is I would love to make at least $100 a day. I think that's a great amount to make. You could, depending on where you live, you could even survive off of that to an extent, and it's attainable. That's the biggest thing. You know, I'm not in this to make millions of dollars and to go out driving Lambos. I'm doing this as a way to have my money make more money for me and to be a little bit more comfortable, you know. And honestly, I'm just intrigued by the market. I think it's super interesting. So the last couple of days, I've had a big focus on Apple, and I'm going to show you some of the indicators that I use when I paper trade. Now again, this is a little more advanced, but it's also not as advanced as other brokerage, but I am going to break it down for you. So the 5 indicators that I like to use is moving average, the VWAP, an exponential moving average, RSI, and the MACD. So the yellow line here, the moving average, is a great tool to use for more like swing trading. It's a moving average that is a lot longer in form. So for example, a good time to buy and to hold for a few days or a few weeks and to sell again would be like right in this area, because see how it dips below the yellow moving average. So that means it's down below its normal average. So that's a good time to buy in hopes that it goes back up, and look, and it did. So if you would have bought here, you could sell up in here, and you could wait a couple more days in hopes that it would go, you know, up higher. The EMA is the same idea, but it's more focused on day trading. See how it's a lot shorter, it's a lot smaller, and this is, you know, how I made my money. I would wait, you know, with these red candles, it would go down below this EMA, and then when it would go up, I would actually wait for confirmation, because there's more risk in day trading. So I wouldn't just buy at every dip. I would actually wait to make sure it's going back up, showing signs of reversal, and then I would buy. And one of my strategies is actually, as it continues to go up, you know, I buy my first position as a smaller position. I start adding shares to it to grow my position, and then selling at higher points. I also used RSI and a MACD as a good indicator. So, for example, here you can see that RSI was low and the MACD was very red. So as it started showing signs of reversal and going back up, you can see it also was showing those signs here. On the MACD, it started getting green, meaning that, okay, it's going, there's more people throwing money at this, there's more volume, there's more, it's more on the oversold side. So that's when I decided to buy. So you can see later on in the day when it started going below this EMA line and starting to pop back up, to see how with the MACD, how it's not that red, and when it's turning green, it's not as high of a jump in the green as it was previously. That's why I decided, I didn't buy in money. I made all my money today, really right here, just watching it go up and up and up. And again, these are things that you learn. A few years ago or even a few months ago, I would have probably been buying again here just because I didn't quite understand how to read these indicators. So this is what's fantastic about paper trading, is you have the opportunity to make mistakes because you're going to make mistakes. And at least this way you're not losing any real money. You're learning experience, and you're learning techniques, and you're learning strategy. Again, I'm trying to keep this video very long. I want to give a quick recap. This platform, again, it's WeBull. I like it a lot. I still actually trade with Robinhood just because that's what I started with, and that's where most of my money is, and I do enjoy Robinhood. I do like this WeBull platform because it's got more that you can use. Robinhood's very basic, but Robinhood is, again, it's a good beginner's portfolio and a platform to use. So if you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more videos in the future, I try to post once a week of recaps, dividends, my journey to getting to that 25K. Please hit subscribe. I try to post at least once a week. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, any requests that you want me to go over, please put it in there. Again, I plan to go over the entire spectrum, but right at the beginning of growing this channel, I'm trying to give a little bit of a background of what it is that I do, what I'm looking to try to get into it, goals that I'm trying to meet and make possible. So I enjoy making these videos. I'm not here really to make money either. I'm just trying to give back a little bit to YouTube for giving me some, I learned everything that I know from free sources like YouTube and Google and research. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. As always, I hope you stay green, stay classy, and make your moves with kinetic knowledge. Take it easy.